how the outputs will be triggered. So you can say by email, you can say by fax, you can say by EDI. There are a lot of different options available. But if you say print output, so what will happen is all the quotations that are created during the day, at the night, this job will automatically print those quotations. Okay, so the printouts can be taken on the next morning and they can be physically sent it to the customer. If you say email, system will automatically generate an email and all this will be sent to your customer. To whom you want to send? So if you remember, we discussed there are different partner functions. For example, the sold to party is a person who is asking you, who is ordering you. Ship to party is a company where you need to deliver the material. Bill to party is where you need to bill, send the bill, right? So same way, quotation, whom are you going to send the quotation? Normally it is sold to party because those sold to party is discussing with you all these requirements. So here you can specify to whom you are going to send this particular quotation. Okay, time and all. So you can see again for the same, whether you want to block anything. For example, I can tell the quotation should not be allowed as a periodic job. This type of quotation should not be allowed to send immediately. So I can control from here. If I come to the storage system, you can see storage mode, whether it should be printed or it can be archived also. Archived means later on. For example, you have printed the document now, but let's say you are printing thousands of documents in a day. So how much time those 1,000 printouts you want to keep it in the system? Unnecessarily, it will create a load. So what will happen is maybe on daily basis, whatever printouts are already created, system will do the archive, system will delete that data from the system. So you will not be able to see those printouts generated for the previous days. You can tell the system that this archiving should be done in once a day or maybe once a week or maybe once a month. That again totally depends upon the business needs. Okay, so print settings, mail settings. Okay, this is where you need to specify the mail related information if you want to send the documents by mail, and sort order. So how the system will print, whether the quotation should be printed according to the particular sequence or the customer should be given, some of the customers can be given more priority, that kind of sorting can be done, which normally we don't provide. Okay, so this is a place from where you can maintain whether you want this quotation to be allowed to be printed or fax or external send or EDI. So there are only 4 available options, which means looking at these settings, I cannot mail. If you want to mail, then you have to create the medium mail also. So what you need to do in that case is you need to click on the change mode and you need to click on the new entry. Here you need to specify that I want to use simple mail also to send this particular quotation to my customer. So in short, these are the different options which are available, which you'll be able to use it. But normally what happens is most of the time, we normally don't need to change this. This AN01 we use as it is, whatever settings are available here. Definitely yes, if the mail is not there, which is very important, definitely you need to enter the mail related settings here. But again, if you want to trigger a mail, this settings needs to be done by your technical person who is configuring the mails in your system. Okay, because he needs to tell you the program, he needs to tell you there are some technical objects required here. Okay, which are normally provided by the technical team. Okay, but this is where you can tell the system what are the different options available, what are the different mediums available through which you want to send the quotations to your customers. Okay, whether the PDF option is allowed or not, those things can also be controlled from the technical side. Okay, so normally what happens is this output type AN01, sorry, AN00, this is pre-delivered by SAP, which we use as it is. But if you want to make any changes, again, as I told you, what we do is we copy it. Okay, I'll go to the change mode again. So if I want to use my own by making some changes here. Instead of making the changes directly in this one, I can just click on copy and I can make the changes whatever I want. Okay. Now, what is this access sequence? I'm not copying it because normally we don't do that. So what is this access sequence now? 0002. This is very important to understand. If you click on this access sequence 0002, you can see this 0002 is nothing but the order type. Okay, if I double click on the accesses, you can see order type. And if I open this, again, you can see the sales document type. So what does it mean? It means that my output type will be based on my document type. So if I just ask you the simple question, quotation, to which sales document types you will be sending the quotation to the customer? Can I use quotation as the output when my sales document type is OR?
No.
If my
It
sales
depends
document
upon
type is
how I
OR,
have configured here.
right? If my sales document type is OR, then I don't need to send the quotation. I need to send the order confirmation, right?
Hmm.
So based on my sales document type, system will determine whether this should be sent as a quotation or this should be sent as a sales order. So you can see for different types of sales document types, there are different output types also available. So for inquiry, you will be using AF00. For quotations, you will be using AN00. And for order confirmation, which means for the sales order, you will be using BA00. So these are the three different output types which are pre-delivered by SAP, one for inquiry, one for quotation, and one for order confirmation. Okay, normally, most of the times, we normally don't touch this. Billing, yes. When it comes to the billing output determination, many times we need to make some changes in the billing. But otherwise, in the inquiry, quotation, and order confirmation, max to max, what we change is, for example, if I double click on the order confirmation and go for process routines, this forms. Okay, forms means the layout, what you want to exactly send to the customer. So maybe in the form you need your own logo, right? And maybe you are not happy with the standard form which is delivered by SAP. So you can make the changes in that form. You can change the language of that form. So this form, if it is required to be changed, we involve a web team. Okay, they will be creating a copy of this form. They will be changing the form as per our requirements. And then we will come here and we will map that Z form instead of the standard form.
Where can we see the standard form?
I'll show you. So as of now, because let me just complete this, then I'll show you, because there is one more important thing that we need to discuss. Coming to the question, you are saying that, sorry, coming back to what I was discussing. So this is a place where you can set up your output determination. But now one very important thing to note, whatever we are doing here, this is something which was done in SAP ECC. In ECC, if you want to determine the output, this is the only way to determine the output. But in S4HANA, SAP came up with the new functionality to determine the output. This output determination that we are discussing, this output determination is called as old output determination, which is available in S4HANA, but SAP doesn't recommend this on cloud. On cloud, forget about recommendation, it is not available at all. If you are using S4HANA Cloud, then this old configuration is not available at all. You have to do it via the new configuration. I think I given you the hint last time, which is nothing but output determination. Okay, so customers have the choice whether they want to use the old output determination or new output determination. So currently, if you see this quotation, the output is coming from the new output determination. This is a new output determination. Okay, because you can see the output type. you can see the channel. See, this is the basic difference. Here it is output channel, and in this configuration it is called as medium. Here you can see printout, fax, telex, external send, EDI, simple mail. You are able to see around 10 different ways in which you can send the output to the customer. But if you see this new output, here if I do F4, these are the only two options available, email and print. I cannot do anything else. Why? Because this is a new output determination. So how can I control? How can I tell the system that whether I want to use the old or the new output determination? So there is a configuration, which is only there in S4HANA. This was not there in ECC. In IMG, if you go to if you go to cross application components, within cross application components, you will go to output control. And in output control, this first activity, manage application object type activation. This is where you need to tell the system that for different types of billing documents, you can see for purchase order, for maintenance order, for notification, for sales document, you can see there are different options available here. So currently you can see for sales document, we are discussing about sales document currently. So for sales document, you can see application is active. This application means new application is active, which means the output is determined based on the new setup. If I want to change this, if I want to tell the system, no, I don't want to use the new output, I want to use the old output, then I will say application inactive. Okay, so what will happen now? Now onwards, whatever inquiries, whatever quotations I will create, let me show you. Okay, this one I'll keep open and I will create a new quotation. Just look at the difference between the two. So VA21, I'm directly creating the quotation with reference to the previous quotation that we have created. I hope it will not automatically take the copy the output determination also. Okay, so same thing I just copied. Now if I go to extras and go to output, header and print preview, as of now there is no output selected, so maybe I'll go to extras, output, header and edit. I want to edit the output. Can you see the difference? Now it is giving me medium, it is giving me all the options. Why? Because I activated old output determination. So what we will do is now, we will stop here today. In tomorrow's session, we will understand how the old output determination was working end to end. I will explain you the field by field. What is the purpose of this old output determination procedure? Because most of the time, even in your current project, you are going to use this old only. Okay, I'll tell you the reason. Although SAP S4 came up with the new output determination, but that is not very popular as of today. And that is the reason most of the time you will be using the old output determination only. But at the same time, I will also explain you in tomorrow's session how to perform the configuration related to new output determination, which is based on OPD. So if you go to transaction OPD, this is a new way in which you can set up the output determination. Okay, it works better in Google Chrome. That is the reason I'm opening the Google Chrome again. Okay, in the meantime, yeah, any questions? How is the flow? Is it too fast, too slow, or it is okay?
Yeah, it is okay. But practice, we are lagging. I mean, I'm lagging.
Definitely, you have to definitely do the practice. Yeah, you can see this is a new way for output determination. So if you want to determine the output for your sales document or you want to determine the output for your billing document, this is where you need to come. Okay, and from the determination steps, you have to identify the output type. Okay, you can see here based on the sales document type. Okay, the output, sorry, sales document type, the output type is defined. For example, if I show you for inquiry, you can see if my sales document category is inquiry, then system will automatically generate the sales inquiry as my output type. This is exactly what happened here. If you see our old quotation, sorry, this was quotation. So quotation will come, yeah, this is quotation. So for quotation, it is sales underscore quotation. This is for newly created and this is for change. If you are changing the quotation, then this will take place. So let me show you in the quotation itself. This was our first quotation, I think. Yes, you can see the output type is sales underscore quotation. How system determined this? In old output determination, what was our output type for quotation? In our old, our output type is, sorry for this here. Yeah, in our old one, the quotation is AN00. Output type for quotation is AN00. While in case of new output determination, the output type is sales underscore quotation. So this is what we are going to discuss in detail, okay, in our coming session. Okay, any questions?
All fine.
Okay, thank you all then. We'll meet tomorrow. I'll be also sending you some documents in this week. Whatever we have done till now, I'm trying to capture the screenshots. Okay, and we'll be sending it to you so that whenever you're practicing, you don't need to listen to the entire video. You can just follow the document and you'll be able to complete your step-by-step configuration and process.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you all. Bye. See you tomorrow.